look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then...
Poor little guy.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, long time no see. So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains,
To think that he made it through the...
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way. Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned is...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. For a juvenile saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war. But he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that...
You mean he originally got sick during the war?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time.
Aoife, there must be something...
Something this rare? Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned, first up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame? Like the one... When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them.
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a...
You sure there's even such a thing?
So it would seem.
Huh? For real, Uncle?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natlan knew how to make a special I'm not sure exactly how they did it. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis...
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed.
What up, my dudes? Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather Clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Where?
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about the total package. Brave, wise, and strong.
Aww,
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you. Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There is always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back. Seriously? Seriously?
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet. No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different...
Oh, so your dad was a...
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue. Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to...
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. when you fail to fix... So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first. Heck yeah, I do. Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight. Given that he first fell sick during the war,
Hey, little guy.
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa, all 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have...
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, in ancient Netland, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce. It was a combat exercise held
Sacred flame?
For real?
Simple. The Bloomflower trials haven't been held for something seems to have happened the last time. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable. But they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower trials obsolete. And
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let
we should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest. Just
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mualani will be there. There's nothing Sheila...
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal?
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the speaker's chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyr.
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
well, if that's everything.
All right. Aoife, let's head back.
And bring these saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon. Whoa! They sure are. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away.
Oh, wow. No way, bro. Even Kakuku's done with this.
I'll go spread the word. In that case, let's head over together.
See ya! So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting... You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku. Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty...
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the bloom.
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches.
Well, you've clearly thought...
There you are.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
All right.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan. Guess that means they were last held at least. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured. What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natland for many long years. And in essence, sacred flame crystals are just another form of the sacred flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower.
It's so reassuring to.
Well, there are some things even I can't. For example, it just came to my.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now.
Finally, you're here! Traveler, Paimon. So, basically... hold up, what happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is...
what's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden?
So, you know about the Bloomflower trials, right? I mean, we...
What? We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Oh, so that's what's going on! No wonder Chief...
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon...
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula!
Yeah, no one wants that.
Neat, you little...
All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
Paimon's not too keen on...
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kinda what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the travel...
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Oh, Paimon loves those too! the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one... You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you. Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half, you're on our side. Second half, on theirs.
Huh. Hadn't thought...
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, people of the... All right, it's nearly time.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their... The almighty dragon!
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy!
We're a real dream team.
We know each other pretty well. So, working together should... There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us.
In that case, let's follow the water See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base. We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the...
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Mualani.
Alright then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard. I'll take point. Everyone
Woohoo!
here by the water route, just as expected. Classic. Huh?
No choice but to face them.
I'm ready. Alright then, time.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Locked up!
Hey, no flashing. Give this let's call it a day.
We won!
At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before...
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
You're finally here, Other Granny. If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this...
Take a deep breath and grit your teeth.
Bow before your king!
Take out him corner.
Here it comes!
In vain.
Is that all you have?
Take a look behind the veil. Take a look behind the veil. All right, take a look behind the veil.
The night wind blows!
My weight.
Carving waves!
In vain. My weight.
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time I got going.
All right! We've taken...
Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the flower
Wow.
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground,
Looks like I showed up right on cue.
Yay, you're here too, Shilonen!
Let's save this small talk for when the...
now that backup's arrived,
I'll lead a frontal... The rest of you...
Okay.
Hold up, that's where Shilonen's headed. Let's find an...
okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Points for agility.
Well, would you look at that? But this is just the beginning.
We're not gonna...
Well said.
Let's have our...
Watch out!
Oh, glory! Glory to which none can compare! Such time in a bad mood. Measly insect! Now you must pay.
That was quick.
Check this out!
Come on! Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them.
Right here!
Locked up.
All right. How about we call it a day?
Right here!
Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside. That was well played.
Yeah.
How about the sacred...
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trial?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate,
That's awesome! Well, since everything's gone...
Oh, I am all for it.
how about we head over there together?
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging
I need to help at the shop
I might be a bit late. If you're...
Great! Paimon!
Huh? In that case, I guess...
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left. Come on, I'll take... You remember where the Time sure flat. Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
This is the life. Hear this, Huts. All the fatigue just floats away.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonin?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smell. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on... Take that, Kanicha! Bow before my greatness!
Hey, watch it, How! You're splashing water everywhere!
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
Kachina! Tevat to Kachina! I made Saurus crackers. Come have some.
Okay.
Janich, you sureless... unhand me!
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
No problem at all. We had a plan.
Parties are always extra No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. Maybe there's something...
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand...
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me.
Bye for now. See you soon. Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be huh? What?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, still, I achieved my dream. Then the Bloomflower trials came around and I could fight alongside everyone again. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid?
So that's what's been bothering you.
Huh? You mean everyone?
If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want. When Paimon can't decide what she wants but if someone told her...
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Granny C. Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you? When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you... A baseless rumor, but a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the
Wait, are the crystals?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Can I come along?
I don't see why not. I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads
There's that many?
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange? There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges. Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out.
Oh? Let me see. A curious coincidence, and it seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milrace?
The scroll doesn't say, but it's strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile looks like we'll have to approach this. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls.
Surely, seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Butota.
And what's our next move?
A certain Kukasaur? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you. Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and...
Oh dear, looks like I've gone way over budget. No one can have it all.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the...
Go on, have some. Taking care of...
If you need more, there's...
So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're...
Mualani, can you...
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. But as for the details, those will have to stay.
What about you guys?
We're on the trail of an extra...
Rare and... In that case, that description of the location's way too vague. What does the Kukusaur look like? Nothing more specific than that? Alright, well in that case, let's...
I'll check the higher ground and see if any...
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kanich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the...
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll near...
Awesome, thanks everyone.
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better... Anything on your end, Kanich?
Nope.
Me neither. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of
I didn't find anything either.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and... Okay, well, if you need any help...
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they... Alright.
Come to think of it, Aurora...
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know?
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance.
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help! Kachina, Sweet Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur? In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical... We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember,
Yeah, I'm sure. Still, after all this investigate...
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife?
Kanich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days. No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kinda freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadow.
That sounds...
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but...
wait a...
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think we...
it's okay. I've got the... What the... How is that even... Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
Wait, surely that's not...
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the...
there are many possible reasons.
So why have you been tailing me? If it's treatment you want...
He ran off!
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he... Why have you brought up...
So, you want us to dig it up?
Woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a... Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document... Come, let's read them together.
So, indeed I have. That's great news. Don't... You know what? I mean, Antu means the world. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely. And right now, he... I salute your... But these sacred flame... Well, I've studied the essence. Sacred flame crystals are... Research on sacred flame crystals has been patched. What we know for sure is that... Enhance a warrior... It's speculative. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to... So you asked the chiefs of all... Remarkable that their tensions are running high right... I know, but... With all this ongoing strife, fighting side by side for a common cause... Let's hope so. By the way... What's with all this baggage? I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime... Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured. Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? What?
Himara! How could you stoop so low? Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us.
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so... The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our loss.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixarian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who... So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could.
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken... Ugh, that Nampole.
The children of Echoes will not forget this.
Brother, where's Antu? Oh, you're back. Come, look, no need for that. Rumors that the Bloomflower tribe and that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone knows... How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such... You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe... These sacred flame crystals. I won't debate ethics. I've put them all into... You did... I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? He's your companion, yes, but the life of a single Sori... Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Just remember this. All the hope and trust... Wait, Nampole! Where are you going? Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me. Antu, are you okay? I'm so sorry. After that, I left the Flower Feather. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begged, but no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings, until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized... I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it. What are you, you little vulture?
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study. Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely May the Natlan of their day be united as one.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Cuckoosaur spirit was once his
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed.
Hey!
Look! Over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries. I gotta think this through. What should I do? Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor, Soria. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop it.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges and—
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our... In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them... So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help...
His wish...
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, but now, after hundreds of years, will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach.
Actually, I didn't really understand either.
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Oh, I get it now.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. Well, as for making Antu understand,
So sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a How up, did you?
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
Not late, am I? Nope, you're right on time.
actually...
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today. But it was an everyday.
Even working together on something was impossible.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes.
And that little Kukasaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth.
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off. He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past.
Exactly. That's why when the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want
Ooh, acting!
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibe. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude...
Uh-huh, yeah, I get where you're going with it. The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play design. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain. For the adults watching, it's just a performance. But the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards.
Oh, true. When I helped out at my parents' shop, then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius."
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, but we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing. We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
And my flame strider.
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
It really resonated with me, and unlike the heroes in those plays...
Well, if Mika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now we need a director, a dude to run the show.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Varessa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to.
As for me, if I see you all argue...
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for ocean zephyrs, as our Archon herself often says.
That's right.
Great! Let's make the second half, and I've even come up with a secret strategy.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials. Are you all confident?
Yeah!
All right, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight, launching a surprise attack on their...
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can...
It'll be...
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with...
But the area nearby is full of rocks!
That's nothing. Come on. Coach will take it from here.
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks!
Woo! That loosened me up.
I'll stop you in your tracks!
Don't come on! Show me your courage!
Start the clock! Controlled breathing. Step aside.
Go! You're free now!
Yeah!
Free!
Don't worry, everyone! We can do it!
Open fire!
We've got to fall back for now.
Excellent. We've secured the Children of Echoes.
All tuckered out. Let me get...
Granny to the rescue!
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
Coach will take it from here. Faster, stronger.
I'm tired already.
Coach will take it from here. Controlled breathing.
Find a way to hold them off.
Show me your move.
Get to work! You two! Time to end!
Let's finish this next time.
Bullseye!
Nice! Another one in the...
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people.
And Moo.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh! That girl has some moves. I'll give her...
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their...
Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Coach will take it from here.
Quick as a flash. How is this not over yet? How many people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever.
Locked on! Open fire! Locked on!
Coach will take it from here.
Looks like the scions of the canopy space is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Coach will take it from here.
I knew that wouldn't stop.
Quick as a flash.
On my mark!
Knock him down.
Locked on!
This isn't over yet. The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for—
Wow, that explains why you were—
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
You can say that again.
You youngsters, sure. Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to—
Thanks, Granny. Without your—
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor—
Shows that everyone really was— Anyway, after all that, surely—
We have indeed. Next up, time for our little play. Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and that'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist.
Relax. I played it all.
Great, then let's do this.
Oh, finally, we've got all the sacred flame crystals.
It's just like Aoife said. He'll—
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his—
Hey, Mualani.
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me.
Now, listen up, Kachina. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious!
What did I do again?
That is a good question. Let me think about that.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just
don't panic. I'm thinking.
Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker!
Huh?
When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
No. You just don't get it! The ones we ate in the middle don't matter.
Good. He's starting to buy it.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge.
Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it?
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people. Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need to make a list?
Is it just me? Or is Shilonen's acting pretty convincing?
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle. Kanich! Let's start with Kanich. Who's got it in for Kanich?
Huh?
Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you...
Oh, perfect timing.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer... If this goes on much longer... continues for much longer... Oh, how does it go again? Let me see. Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger. We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance.
That's us. You ready, Antu? Antu?
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all.
Fine by me. Let's settle our own. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the verb.
Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules.
I should never have believed you.
Onto!
You're up, bro! This ends now! We're here to save the day!
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place. We will stand united and fly, my dude, fly! Cast a spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Now, Auroran. Got it.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and from this day forth, may worldly
What in the...
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic.
Cheese! That's just for...
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have...
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well too. Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny.
Next time, and some glazed meat stew and volcano cake too!
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Veressa and we'll make you some nice...
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now?
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? You're at it!
Huh. Wow, that's... I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not...
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
How? I owe you an apology too.
Huh?
It seems the evil power is completely gone.
Great job, Onto. Don't leave him hanging. Thank you so much.
See, told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole art?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what,
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I...
Mualani. Actually, it was the same...
Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the Ocean Zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found...
Everyone, over here!
Ian-san!
We've gathered enough ocean, so we came together.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. Oh, hey, Kakuku? Dude? Let's chat.
Sure thing, bro.
Whew. This is it. Oh, sacred flame crystal. Forged by... Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. Antu's already wandered the world for way too long, but now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace. His final wish was to be reunited with his bro, and he's done that. We should be happy for him. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases. As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close. From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal. Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
Woohoo!
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it,
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Ooh! And so good.
Go ahead. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day. Yep, I'm feeling much, but reading through those old scrolls, I realized that I've never experienced anything. I love Natland the way it is today, so I've decided to always do my best to help. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can
You know what? Paimon just had That way Paimon will be able to...
You really think so? Baking delicious desserts every day in bakes, guys. I think I might have found a new...
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife. Or that...
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor.
If he doesn't get back soon... Guess we've got no choice.
Want some more cake?
A toast to the successful conclusion of the Bloomflower trials. Cheers!
Cheers.
Planning of...
Judging from my experience with the pilgrimage, things are pretty cool.
Yeah, competitions do take a lot.
Cheers to that. And a long
Try some. Try some.
Delicious.
How?
The more meat you eat, the faster. I'm curious. How did you create that black?
It was just an illusion. If Granny had been...
All right. You can stop with the flattery.
Oh, is that incident still in your mind?
Relax. I'm not here to dig up the past.
Thanks.
This wine's amazing.
Of course. Drink as much as you like.
As much as we...
I've kept the extra sacred flame crystals for future use. Also, this was my first time acting in a play like this. I find I really enjoyed it. What did you think of my acting skills? Is it something you're good at? Some tips would...
I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you. Wish I could have frozen that moment in time so you could.
A few more drinks, and who knows? You might hear it again in your dreams.
Yo, Ancestor Man. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild. He barely made it. Hey, being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. If he hadn't recovered, luckily, So yeah, Kakuku, your medicine board that way? Huh? Yo, bros?
Bringing our bros some cake, of course. Kachina made.
For real? In that case, I gotta...
Oh, wow.
Hey, save some for me.